Peace to the gods. I'm beaming this light to all those that can receive it and to all those that can reflect it. So today I'm gonna bring y'all on an experience with me and DJ Chris. We're gonna go up to his farm, let the people know what's up.
Get some jackfruit, you know?
Uh-huh.
Some nice jackfruit.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be eating jackfruit probably the whole day and the whole week.
Ah.
So be ready, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Boom, bam.
Boom, boom. So I'm finna take y'all on a journey to the farm. So yeah, y'all gonna see and everything. It's gonna be beautiful. So y'all wanna show y'all Chris studio. Yeah, a DJ, sound designer, producer, DJ. You got it. Tell the people your name.
Dread Tiara in the house.
Yeah.
Prepared.
Prepared. And let's sit down and talk with Dread real quick. Tell me your name again.
Dread Tiara.
Dread.
Dress up.
Dread. Tiara.
Dread Tiara is like a tiara.
Dread
like
tiara. Ah, like a crown.
Yeah,
Man, you know, a lot of people, black people, look at your hair and say, you got locks.
I got the crown. I'm, living king life. You know.
King life. King life. Black man is king. Yeah. So where you from?
From the roots. From Poland.
Poland.
In Poland.
Grew up in Poland. So what brought you here?
Everywhere where I go is music.
Mm.
The motivation is music always, and a culture.
Yeah.
There was, in my case, there's many reasons why people travel in the world. In my case, is culture, integration, exchange, experience of life, taste of life, colors, plants, food, differences. All to make these differences make beautiful. Some people can't stand that differences, but I like that differences. I like these differences because it makes so much.
Yeah, we always think we're the same, but we not.
Yeah. If everyone be the same, boring. So we need differences.
You know, morning. You know, a lot of white people say they say one love to everything, but yeah, you can come in. But morning, how you feeling? Much love. You looking for Chris? Yeah. He next door. Yeah.
Sorry, you can repeat what you say?
Yeah, so a lot of white people say, you always say we are the same and don't want to pay attention to the differences, especially the black person and how different we
we're
are.
not the same.
Yeah.
We have characteristics. All the species in the world have their own characteristics and the weaknesses and all the strong parts what they have, right? So when you see that way, you see that like nobody is actually concurrent to you. Like, should be respected for his qualities, right?
Yeah.
And also not discriminate for his weaknesses, right?
Well, a lot of white people don't think like that.
Black people physically they are stronger. It's proved scientifically that they are stronger than white people. They have longer arms.
Longer arms. We just supreme.
They have,
intellectually, creatively, spiritually, emotionally.
They are the starter of the human species. They are come from the main continent, right?
Yeah.
So when you are the one which has the closest genes to this purest humans which start populate the planet, right? So of course, obviously, you're gonna be this purest,
I say we are the original.
Like, so of course, all kind of mutations or differences between people in this world is not just because they wish to have that way. It's just because the way we survive as a species in this planet make us who we are right now.
So everything is based in survival, but survival hasn't been the root of our existence.
I mean, you can see it how weak people right now are. They don't appreciate the differences. Like you say before, They want everyone be the same, but we are not the same.
We can never be the same. No.
And who are the main people on the planet that preach that?
But also black and white,
people,
that's
other
the
races.
only words. You mentally, if you think you're white, you are white. You're gone. You're done. And mentally, if you think you're black, you know, you're done.
I mean, I am black.
Mentally, you must think that you are human. That's first thing which you should think, that you're a human being.
Exactly.
And if you are thinking, if something else is controlling the fourth purest thing, that you're a human being, I don't care what your difference is. Everyone have different ways of seeing. You see,
I don't think God will make white, Chinese, blacks to be in a fight.
No, I would say I'm as a black man, as an eternal man, I'm God having a human experience. I'm not human, I'm spirit first.
Exactly.
I'm God.
Everybody.
Nah, I don't say everybody.
I mean,
Only the black man and woman is God.
I mean, all the thing is
Why?
like concept.
Because
what is a God, what is not God, you know.
So I say only the black man and woman is God because they are the original beings that have always existed. Like outside of them, nobody else can be God because nobody else has existed as long as us, as black people.
I mean, that's your vision of how you see it, right?
Exactly.
That's not my vision. It's
there would be a
black
lot
people
of-
were the first people to ever exist.
Yes, but doesn't mean that this makes them superior.
That does make them superior
No.
because they created every single thing that exists.
Because everyone in this life have their own journey.
Of
I
course.
would find it for you people from all over the place when with a good and bad experience, you know,
Exactly.
with life, you know, and doesn't means nothing where they come from and how they look. They can be small, they can be fat, they can be skinny, they can be long, whatever, but they look how. It's a mental, who you are is a mental thing. For example, when my grandfather was a gypsy man, which is nomad, people which come from India, and other grandfather was from Azerbaijan, somewhere or whatever, and two of my grandmothers was a white, you know, looking women's, right, like me, and if you imagine how much, so much travel, so much journey these people have to do.
You know what happened?
You know what I mean? So much.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. This guy have to see the videos. See it.
People really travel. And
Yeah,
you people
I don't
from
think-
Africa traveled before Cologne to Americas. And
Of
not
course.
all of you was there.
We was
bro.
natural travelers.
It was just there already.
Yeah.
That's the
We was
hidden
everywhere.
story, but to make you feel like, oh, you know, was not able to travel. You're not able to build a boat.
Yeah.
You do before than the Europeans.
Actually,
That's the thing. You know?
this theory was everybody was brought to America as slaves. That's like
Yeah, that is. But
And
the
was
problem
white
is,
slaves too, which nobody talk about it.
but the problem is with white people and all these other races globally is y'all steal our culture, y'all don't appreciate it, and that y'all use that to power y'all own energy. You know, outside of us, y'all don't have no culture.
Slavery
that is the
existed in
white,
Africa
that is
before
the,
white
but
men.
that is the white supremacy. That is the colonization and white supremacy thinking. But like I said,
But even that, you know, y'all sometimes that can be an excuse to get away from what was good in the past.
But no, the thing is, everybody's colonized, educated. So we try to look back to Africa by going by the colonial way, going through the white people teachings to get back to Africa. I mean, the white people books that they give us to read that this is Africa. I mean, that's not the way to get to the black culture.
You know what Bob Marley say? Emancipate yourself. Yeah.
Man, that's slave.
Why he say that? Explain me why he say that. Because if you think you are this and that,
And you are the
and you prove
supremacy, you're already wrong.
yeah.
We cannot think about supremacies. We know black people is the beginning of everything.
Yes.
That doesn't mean we're supposed to be supremacy of everything.
But naturally we are.
Well,
We are supreme naturally.
Yeah, exactly. But that doesn't mean we cannot you cannot shut down the borders for everybody else.
I mean, it should be because everybody is draining our energy.
So you're gonna have war.
I mean, if it's war because we're protecting something that we have, then hey, let it be.
You just separate yourself from your own descendants.
You know how you protect yourself?
Protect myself from my own descendants. What do you mean by that?
Because the white people are come from Africa too.
Yeah.
So
white people are mutations.
You don't want to face
white
it.
supremacists.
You're from United States.
Africa, but not
what happened
all
there
the whites.
and there.
Y'all were created in a lab.
Hmm?
Y'all, white people and these other races were created in a lab. Mutations.
No.
So y'all say y'all come from Africa too.
That's like,
Look, however, if y'all come from Africa, y'all will uphold the African traditions, which is not apparent today. I don't think white people not African. It's not color.
Not seeing his country,
No. I'm not seeing color. Well, that's apparent because physically you have to look at the color.
Exactly.
But the consciousness. Nah. But look, when you look at the consciousness that we have as black people is different from every other race.
You.
Not me, you too.
From the United States.
The other black people, they're not conscious. So what happened?
Of course, but naturally they have a connection that is far supreme. They have a connection to metaphysical realities that other races do not have a connection to because of that melanin, that neuromelanin.
So that doesn't mean you don't upset the other people. That doesn't mean if you have a supremacy powers, use it for the benefit of the world.
Of
for
course.
the benefit of one race. Because we're gonna keep having wars.
Yeah, and it's not about saying.
Imagine Egypt. You think Egyptians they didn't have slaves? You think they were white?
Of course they did, but
they were
how?
Black.
But who during the reign of white people? That's when the slavery. That's when all of the corruption came into Kemet. But before that, Kemet was not in disharmony like that because we had a spiritual system that guided us into harmony.
That's why there's a different thing. That's colonization. After colonization, you could speak about that, like the people that are colonized, like Catholics, religious. This is white people thinking, like you have to be religious, you have to be materialized wealth. This is colonized. This is what they want to put in your head. This is the white supremacy people. Like they want to make everybody white, think that everybody God is white, but not every white people think like that. Not
because
every,
not
my friend from Iran is born in America. It's totally against all these white colonialists. And when I say white colonialists, you are colonialized because you're using the internet. You know. That's
but who invented it? Who invented the internet? A black man. From Africa.
Yeah, but who take the most advantage of the internet? The colonized.
Everybody does.
Exactly.
Globally.
Because we are colonized mentally. We're supposed to be great. We're supposed to be in TV. We're supposed to show everybody what we're doing. We don't have our integrity anymore. Everybody's just doing it because we want them to see what we're doing. Not because there's colonization. There's auto spirituality. So we are caught up in that still.
Call up meaning trying to show everything.
We still are in the matrix of the white supremacy. No matter how black we wanna go, all these black people in the States, they colonize. No matter how strong and higher the powers they had inside, they are the more easy people to colonize. China is not colonized, and they're not black, and they're totally uncolonized. They're not Catholic. They don't follow the dollar. Russia, president, he's not uncolonized and he's not black, and I bet he has more way spirituality than the
Go to Japan. Let's see how the Japan people.
So what happens? Black people, I agree with you. We are the beginning. We are the most conscious. We are the more powerful. But as a black people, we're not even using that as an advantage. We are very
Because we're distracted. We're distracted. And why? We will welcome in every other race. We take on the ideology of these devils. We have this white Jesus in mind. We worship this white God that doesn't even exist. And therefore, there's this unity because that system has been put in place to separate us. I understand that. Not every white person thinks like that.
Everybody's.
You know who conquered my country first? Like the country where my grandfather not come from, because the gypsy people come from India.
Where, in Poland?
Yes, but from generation in Poland, when we have wars and conquests from Arabs, from the Turkish Empire, big one, in centuries. In the same time, they slave Slavic people in Africa, Slavic people from Czech, Poland, Bulgaria, all these places. White people was slave in the same time when the African people was slave. So nobody talk about it, but you can see it. This is openly.
Well, I'm pretty sure they wasn't treated how the Africans were treated during slavery.
It was not about being black. It was about the business, man.
It's about the business of surviving.
Always.
If it was about the business, everybody would be treated the same way. I'm pretty sure white people. Look. I'm pretty sure during slavery and when the white people was enslaved, y'all wasn't lynched, y'all wasn't hung, y'all balls wasn't cut off, y'all eyeballs wasn't taken out and put in a jar. Y'all wasn't taken. Y'all wasn't put in barrels and rolled down the hill.
Somebody which have no balls because can be with his woman and be server, So the kind for Slavic people the same. When they capture us, they cut the balls, they make you slave, and
they don't want you to reproduce.
Yeah, I want to explain that before people sleep with animals in Europe, right? Like in the house, the same with the goats. This is true.
Yeah.
Moros come from Africa. Show how to make water, how to fix things.
Separate
in them culture, the slavery was completely normal.
Normal, yeah.
They brought the thing. Vikings also have slavery.
Yeah.
Africans have slavery. All over the world was slavery. But the international
media
thing started
propaganda.
When Colon come to Americas. That's the starting the international shifting, the bigger continental, bigger business, more of the people, more tradition.
Slavery was a business for even the Mexicans, the Mayas. They used to slave the other weak, other communities, bring them, slave them, kill them, sacrifice, cut head. Worst, cut head, put them in the freaking pyramid, throw it with the blood. That was crazy. And they were slaving the same Indians. There's one big empire, and they have a small one. We're gonna slave them, and because they was getting powerful. More you slave, more free handwork you have, it's more power.
A lot of.
So these people in America, the ones that make the most money in America, with the slavery, with all the business, the Jewish, what they do. Which one is the new slavery now? There is no more lynch and this. The new slavery is television, is consuming.
Now it's the workforce.
Exactly. So what they do?
It's the economic.
So what they do? They went, read the book, write the books, the laws, the studies, read them, give them to everybody so everybody think we need to live in a division. Even these guys say everything is just expression of African spirituality. If the white man is far away in China and he thinks this rock is his God, we're not supposed to judge that white China guy as long as they don't judge us, because in Quebec everybody used to praise different people and they used to live amongst each other. Like you said, they have a spiritually way to live. Everybody respect the spirituality of the other one. That's one thing. White supremacy is a different thing that show you white supremacy want to make us black and white and yellow and green be divided. Because divide is weak. So you as a black man are divided with a white man. Probably the white man is suffering the same thing that your family suffer, but you didn't know because the propaganda of slavery is banned in TV. So that's what we have in our head. and we like you probably come from a slavery family. Not me. I'm
Slavery
from black
family.
yeah, like probably my Jamaicans
carrying this in your genes.
No, my
Of course,
Jamaicans,
and
no, but every black people carry this because my Jamaicans grandparents for sure they are from Jamaica, but for sure they came probably from slave way back. So if you see all the black man songs, it's all about protesting. We're not in that slavery, but it's all about protesting against this wicked system, right? Because we are the most hearing, but in China the same thing happened. They had slave in China. But what this guy is saying here is,
But they talk about the experiences that they have been through. They even have museums that glorify their ancestors' suffering and what they went through.
Exactly.
Black people
Nobody
but
it's not Chinese.
but look, even when you look at here,
it's not
black
like I
people
said.
really don't talk about slavery and their history since way back then. Because why not? Why not? Because it's still a pressure point that hurts.
Okay, bro.
It's still a pressure point that affects
I
today.
think people shouldn't be. You should know your past.
Of course.
You shouldn't be.
But if the past is still
making
happening
mistakes.
time and time again, then something is not right.
But yes, I know. But like I said, the only way to fix it is to get together. Is to get a global unity. If I don't make friends with a Chinese man,
How can it be global unity when there's no even black unity amongst our own people?
That's whose fault?
Our
have
fault.
to work
So
Exactly.
we have to separate from every other race.
No, you're thinking that is
No,
resolution, but no.
that is the resolution. All this one love shit is not a cure for us as black people because it causes us to be polluted and confused. We have a culture that's supreme
No,
and
but
that
nobody's saying-
we have always
nobody's saying to go
always
and have
upheld.
We're not saying to go and have kids with a white guy.
But you look at every black man here. He's either with a Spanish woman or a white woman and don't want to be with his own woman.
Because it's natural.
But I'm pretty sure you would want to be with a black woman and you would marry a black woman, right?
I explain you something.
Yes or no?
I explain you moment. When I see children of a couples, mixed couples, child, I see just the beauty.
I don't see that.
I see
Hello.
result of the struggle.
I see pollution.
No, I see.
I see
I see result.
I see a disintegration.
Beautiful result of two
Salud.
people struggle, which we live in the divine world, which not grew up still to accept our differences.
When you look at that mixture, a black man, a black woman, white man, white people, y'all are only mixing with us to maintain your survival. Y'all want melanin to sustain your genetic existence because without melanin, y'all will cease to exist. Without black people on this planet, everything will be wiped out. The sun is getting closer every single day. All of the tan lotion that y'all have to wear to preserve yourselves, chemicals that you have to put on your body.
No, but this nothing to
it's
do
a
with,
mutation. It does.
Yes, in a natural process, we all mutating. Like I say, like during.
And that's the reason y'all always want to be with us to drain the culture, to drain the life force energy. That's why white people and all these other races are mixing with us now, because they know that the black man, the black woman is rising up, and it's gonna get to a point in time where we will dominate again. That's why really I say y'all should bow before us every time y'all see us,
For my opinion,
to thank us for breathing the breath of life into y'all.
No, I understand, but doesn't matter how much the child, like you say, pollution. For me, no. But I would always see African in this child. It would be lighter or darker.
Of course, you've always had different shades of hue.
African there.
But you have an
This child
original
come from
African and you have a
white
mutation.
woman, but white black father. You can see it in the child that this child is a mix, that he have African inside. That's you can't
The
deny.
love, look, the black man, the black woman, the black child is the true holy trinity. And look, it systematically it is designed and set up to separate the black man, the black woman, and the black child to create a disharmony in the family, because the ancient African traditional system, we always
You're
upheld
not
the
on the
family.
track.
Rasta.
Yes,
You're not
it's
on
about the
track,
family.
Because you
Rasta,
look,
but watch,
take a bunch of white people.
What you mean take advantage of white people?
Take a bunch of white people to make generations. Like, for example, now.
Wait, what?
Black
Listen.
Black them up
Now we
again.
make a child. Now we make
Black
a
them up
child.
again.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You make for a child for a white girl, and
Are you saying if I have sex
and
with a
then-
white woman?
and you have child like Mura. Later, you need other white men and other white men and other white men to whip out that the people would not see anymore much of African. You know, it would need to be a lot of white people to get this. You know.
Brown skin is
So you are African.
But I would never have
worry.
sex with a white. I would not put my
Listen
dick
to me,
in a white woman.
listen
I
to me.
only want my
Do your
black
thing,
woman.
you know.
Listen
Do
to
your
me.
I want black children, a
Listen
beautiful
to me,
black
listen to me.
woman.
People's getting the word is getting blacker and blacker.
Of course,
Don't worry.
So what you think is that?
You're not on track, you know.
it's black people having sex
The
with
whole
other
world is
races.
getting melanin.
Yes,
Just less.
Why you
white
think is
people.
that?
Why you want
black people having sex with a lot of other races, but
So why you
that
think,
still causes
So
confusion.
why you think the world is gonna hang up? How do you think this?
It's returning back to black.
So why you worry about?
The blue eyes is on distinction. I know it.
Nah.
I have no problem with it. This
Look.
I have a problem.
Look, if we continue to mix with other races and not
like you
uphold
see,
and not uphold our traditions and not know our
We're
history,
not gonna mix with our races because I little.
we are. But look, that's because we don't have a knowledge of self. We don't have a knowledge of our history. Because if we really knew our history,
is
we
getting
wouldn't.
black.
But we wouldn't mix with no
World
other
is
race
getting
if we
black.
truly knew our history as a
The
people.
world is getting black.
Why does majority of black people go to a lot of other races to have sex, to have kids? Because they don't feel love within their own race. So many black people go out to a white person, an Asian, a Hispanic, an Arab. Why? Because they haven't gotten that love from their own
Because
kind.
the world have to be a
That's
black.
lying.
Nah.
That's so lie because
Yeah. So many black people
That's
don't feel
lying. You know
love.
why
Look,
this is so lying?
look.
Because
So many
the
black
white-
people don't
the
feel
white
love from
people,
their
you know
own
why?
kind.
Because my experience, when we meet a white chick, they're crazy for a family. They fall in love with all cousins, family, because we cook nice, we dance.
That culture.
We don't go to the white culture. Like I never go to if I have a wife, girlfriend, I never take on the white culture. Like they take on my culture. My culture is way richer, music, this, that. So they become blacker. Know that she know me, they know my cousin. So they start to know the black culture. They say, what the fuck? This is everything's way better than our culture. So
You gonna
everybody
take on
get-
their ways though.
so everybody it starts somewhere,
Uh-huh.
you know. Then people become, even black people, you see black people become actually like black because they think like black, they behave like black. The white, but the internal is black.
Nah, that can't be. A white person cannot be internally black. You can follow a righteous path to become
Because
pure. Again, somewhat.
Like I say,
so you think you're gonna save the world? Nobody's mixing like black and white. Like
slave.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna have my
you gonna
own.
save it?
I'm gonna have my own
Everybody
island.
gonna turn black.
Yes.
Just black.
Black,
And
black,
what
black,
about
black,
the rest
black.
of the white people that is around.
Shit, not on my island.
if you're not African, you're not African. And you also, you think you're African.
And
But please go to Africa and come
yeah,
back 1 year later and we talk.
I'm going to Kenya, and I am African,
And go
indigenous,
there and
original
have
man
experience,
of the earth.
See how these people gonna see you. If you saw
Even our
African.
people in Africa is colonized. They will look at you and try to praise you.
I tell you that in Africa, people see it, the descendants of Africans in United States, they don't see them as Africans.
The African.
Most of the Africans people don't see you as you're African.
That's not true because I talk to
Some
majority
of them.
some. I talk to majority of my
Some
people
of
and
them.
they see us as African because we are.
No,
and
some
see
of
that's
them only.
that's the problem too. A lot of white people try
They
to
don't even
tell
want
our
you there.
story.
They don't, there was
But that's
there was
home.
interviews with them on the street, like, and talking about that, what they think about the United States people, you know, what say they are Africans, and say they are not think they are Africans, and the most of them on the street, they was saying like, no, I don't need them here. We have they don't understand our culture.
And see, that's the problem. White people, and that deception. As long as we keep tolerating that, this problem will continue to flourish. That's why I say y'all need to be kicked out of everywhere on this earth. Africa, driven out,
You're
driven
right to
out,
be whatever way you want.
driven
Right
out
to
of our lands.
Travel and do whatever you want.
Because how can we truly live in harmony if we keep
You not have problems.
putting things, suppressing things, sweeping them under the rug? Global issues.
Nobody suppressed you. I mean,
Yeah, we don't talk about it. We live this pure life, everything good, everything one love this, but in reality, things are dark.
Yes, but
Things are beautiful, however, but the history of everything that has been and continuing to be, is not pretty.
always when you're talking, I see a guy from United States. The way you are putting things like they are, is like the mentality is come from United States.
It's not a
You
mentality
go to
from
France,
the
you
United
go
States.
to Holland, you know, you go to international countries like, you know, even Germany right now, you're like, you know, there is maybe some racial issue sometimes,
Sometimes
like in Japan,
it's a global
China,
issue.
even worse, you know. I mean, there you not even feel like there is some matters, you know. Like in the United States, they make like that. During the hundreds years, they are fighting each other, you know, and very heavily, you know. In Europe, in many places, they have a much more progress if it's coming about racial issues, you know. It's much more easy, you know. And when I hear about people from United States, of course, I am consciousness what happened there in this country, how police treat people, you know, of color, and all these things. So I'm sorry for them, you know. But it's not everywhere like that. Really, there is a lot of progress in all this world.
Like here.
In Africa, also they don't gonna say, "Oh, white man, welcome."
But are people still worshiping a white Jesus there though? We still worship this Christianity,
But this
this
is from
Islamic
a Roman.
religion.
That
The
is-
Romans, exactly.
Empire, not white people. What the white people? Who is colonized the world? Roman Empire colonized all Europe.
You have these
Exactly.
Arabs,
With of all
you have these
beliefs,
Arabs, you have these
They
white people.
give us
Y'all
Christianity
devils.
what was not ours. Our Christianity was not ours. They push and force on us. If we don't want, they kill us. Massive millions of people they kill.
Everywhere in the world.
You don't know the history, man.
Yeah.
Know the history of
Europe.
Of
Europe.
Also, yes, because it's very important to know where this all shit start. The Romans come to Europe and they forbid all the gods what we have and beliefs and practices.
that it was the
They
same
burn
ancient
everybody.
practices from Kemek.
Uh-huh.
And
It was
Rome
called Holy
came,
Inquisition shit.
you gotta praise Christ.
You know?
Don't. White, black, anyone who
Man,
don't praise
you know
Christ
how
is gonna
much-
be killed and dead. Anybody. So this is Rome. And what I'm saying is you still caught up in the Rome ideology of how the world should be.
Meaning just wanting just black people.
That's
a Roman ideology.
where you see God saying this world is good, is only one fruit and one flower, only one color. The world is like this in this huge universe. It doesn't make sense that we should be only one bumbo color, because we would have be one color. It doesn't make sense to be fighting when we are this here and the universe is all of this. And
Even we look at the universe being all of this.
because we think we are supreme from this color of race, from all this thing. Tomorrow you're dead, your soul going somewhere else, he's dead. And we just keep on evoluting. And it doesn't make sense to be in this small world. It just doesn't make sense, no matter what the books say, what the history say. It doesn't make sense. Like put it like this. It makes sense to walk this land thinking I'm the only race that should be survive and be the spiritual one It makes sense when so many races there. It doesn't make sense. If you would have, God wants that, or the universe, or whatever first want we to be like that, He will do one color.
Pink.
Done.
That existed one point in time ago.
Everybody.
But it's not, because this shit is evoluting. We're living in the world of evolution, and nothing can stop the evolution. No race, no ice, no religion, no thinking. Not even no thinking.
Even when
not
you look
even
at the
no
universe.
conscience. Not even the conscious can stop evolution. You could say I'm the conscious man and everything come to me because I'm the conscious. None of that exists. We're not nothing. We come from nothing and we are nothing. So we need to learn to live like we are nothing. Fuck this race shit. Fuck this white religion. Fuck this thinking about we are supposed to be and we not, and they treating us like this. Fuck all of this. That's wrong shit. They want you to think that you are you should be worried about this. Rome want you to worry about all this crap, and the world, it doesn't make sense. We have 50, 60 years of life, and we can do our best to project what we are thinking, but we cannot think that we are up or under anything. We cannot be thinking that we are up. We can express ourselves, music, dancing. I think black people is my nation. Black people, we can promote blackness. You want to promote whiteness, you want to promote Chininess, you want to promote your anything you want to promote, because that is your intuition. Everybody have an intuition to promote whatever. Some people are bad, some people are good. They're white, they're Chinese, and they are the same shit. They're bad and good, no matter what color or eyes. So it's the same shit everywhere. We cannot think that we are victimized because what the news is telling us. Or what
of course.
We cannot make this shit come to our head. We have to learn to be that we are nothing because we come from nothing. And we are nothing and we're going to nothing. We just a little spirit in our body that probably you not even know where the fuck we're going. The books say this.
But we are everything though. Even though we are nothing, we are everything.
Exactly.
And that everything.
The most way to accept that we are everything is that when you accept you are nothing. That's when you know you are everything. When you get that power in your mind that you are nothing and nobody's better than you, you're not better than anybody, that's when you're gonna realize how big you are.
But naturally, you're gonna be better than people. You're gonna be better.
I only want to.
It's like what this guy say.
Yeah.
Is the African Kemek is just evoluting. Right now, we're living in the world. Before.
But how can you have a Kemek with no morals, no values?
Let me give you explanation.
This whole global system is evil.
Let me tell you an explanation. It's a wrong system.
Evil.
It's a wrong. It's not.
A system ran by who?
Fault of a human being in general.
Human
not
being,
only
a
white.
mutation, a devil.
Business.
It's not only
But
white
business.
people.
But look, if you look at black
It's not even
people,
a spirit, it's a business
it's
war.
of course it's a business, it's economic, it's a political war. Even when you look at the leaders that's in Africa right now and how they're being puppets for white people to govern us. Everything is about money. Everything is about something that's not even of
Let me
spirit.
explain you this. This is the creation. This is the black first spiritually movement. Probably the eldest Kemek or before that. We used to be conscious of everybody, could praise the plant, the air, nobody fight. Okay, from this road, an next expression of this came out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so an next expression of this came out. So was no money in this time. Money came on this time. An next expression of religion came. A next way, and after that, a next expression of religion came because the world is growing, right? It's evolving like the plants, right? Like everything. We are like the plants. We grow. The human being grow. So by in this point was a different mentality. In this point, it's gonna be a way different mentality. If I tell you, hey, we used to pray God this way, this is gonna be, hey, they used to tell me we used to pray God. And when this came here, hey, we can find, if we tell people that they pray God and they don't pray this God, we could make money. And so on, and so on, and the money came through, and so on, and the world went like this, and it went big. So everything is expression of the first spirituality people on earth. That was the black people, right?
Right. Well, all those religions, Judaism, Christianity, Islam,
exactly.
It all serves the purpose to limit the spirit.
Exactly. That's way and that's way now. This is this time. Well, I'm talking about way before. I'm way before that and way before. And this time is that is the religion, is this part, is the Christianity, all this Buddha, this. In these times now is that mentality now, because the beginning is covered. Because it's been so many years, so the only people that read, that find out, they know the beginning is here. But the rest, they are polluted, you know. When this expression of people mix up with everybody, it came to the white, the Chinese, all these races came through. But it's from this root, all these races came through. So all these races is the son of this root. Is the son. Some of them are good, some of them are evil, some of them are bad, some of them praise God in a different way, some of them think they are supremacy because some of them they business wise and they try to slave the whole world by a business. Some of them they think they should be Buddhas and Santos and teach the world. Some of them think they should be teaching Christianity. Some of them think they should be teaching Rastafari. But everybody is an expression of this one. What is the name of that? Evolution. So now that's why we have this culture.
But
everybody knows
if everything is evolving backwards, then something's not right.
Example of ancient.
You do your best to make sure the people where is the best path to walk. But you cannot change the other things. You might change 1 and 2 and inspire me, inspire him, and they will do the same, and you will change some people around you. But somebody inspiring some people to do some other shit somewhere.
But I want to say
they're gonna crash somewhere in the world, and they
even if it's not a purity.
They think that I'm more pure than you. That's when the war start. No, I'm bigger and purer than you, so I'm gonna kill you.
I mean, it don't have to be you killing, but acknowledging the biggest and the purest.
That happens. All this killing is because I'm supreme of you. I think my God is bigger. It starts with God's. Yeah. Now it's money. It's just a mental game.
My religion is right, your religion is wrong.
Exactly. My culture is wrong.
How did that start though? Because at first it wasn't no. I understand. I understand. But at first it was
of ignorance and not conscious. When we think we are a better race and a better educated and a better religion person and a better culture and a better, when we start thinking like that, because like I say, I could teach to praise King Selassie. You could teach to pray Jesus. When we come together, we should do like this. Selassie, you Jesus Christ, blessed love, and you're good. I shouldn't tell you, you white guy are the devil, because no, I shouldn't judge you. Bam, you respect me, I respect you.
From history,
Jesus, my people, they live good with you. You, black people is my.
It was like that before.
It was like that. Yeah. Look. It was like that. It was like that.
But it was a point in time, race, religion, none of that existed. All of these wars didn't exist. It was peace.
I just don't explain you where this shit starts. It was pure in the beginning. Mm-hmm. It's polluted in the end because it's evolution. And you cannot say polluted, it's not the right word. Evolution is the word. It's a new culture is coming. It's a new wave of culture is coming.
For everybody?
Everybody. You have your wave of culture. I respect your wave. I have my wave of culture. You have to respect my wave. Bottom line, don't try to impose your mentality and your thinking and your inside feelings on me, because I'm a different culture. I come in from a different world, from a different experience. I come in from a totally different point of view. You coming from your point of view, right? I come in from my point of view, so the point of view shouldn't clash.
Of course.
Just going to get along and go together, because the world is going to keep evolving. And the only thing what stop the evolution is this shit. I'm bigger, I'm better than you. That's why I'm going to take this land, and that's why I'm going to take this oil, that's why I'm going to kill this. Because it starts from small. But when you have power and weapons, and I get upset with you, when somebody is talking about racism with you, somebody probably want to hit you, you want to hit somebody, but you don't have weapons and tanks. But when you have in position that you have weapons and tanks, and I don't like that race, what I'm going to do? I'm going to blow that race up. That's when war starts. So the best example is to be us.
There's a lot of damage done.
Well, at
There's a lot of damage.
the end, I'ma stand for us as an African people.
And the end, you was going to turn African Rasta.
Yeah.
Yes, so don't worry. In the end, the world, we're not going to be even here. And not gonna, but in the end,
In
this
spirit.
world is going to be black. Everybody's getting black to black. That's not, you could see it with your own eyes. The music, the culture. If you go to the United States, everybody white, go to the basketball games, just like black, every fucking body.
Adapt to the
The
European
culture of Europe is run by Kanye West. Who? Black guy. You say it. Who created the internet? Black guy.
He was the ruler.
So, the
and
world
now
is
you're gonna
getting
be
black.
again the ruler. No
It's
problem.
like this. You can't. If you put black ink in the white shit,
It's
What's
gonna become
going on?
black.
all right. So you don't want to put no more blank ink around. You want the white shit to propagate, all right? So you got to black up the whole bomber clad place. Like it or you don't like it, it's happening. Like it, a small group of you don't like it, but it's happening. And you guys not gonna stop it by forcing and fighting. Everything's gonna be black. You don't have to worry. Start from black.
It's going back to black.
It's going
But
back
what
to
I'm
black.
gonna do, I'm gonna stay with my own people. I'm gonna have my
That's
black
not a
woman
problem.
and just
That's not a
uphold
problem.
our
Expressing
traditions
your
as
full
African
blackness
people.
is not the problem.
Yeah.
Expression your full
Beautiful,
blackness.
yeah, it's
I'm
nice.
not saying go and marry that one. Expression your full blackness. People gonna see black is royal, and people will like to go more to black.
There is
So
nothing
you
to
are
worry
the
about.
warriors of blackness. We are the warriors. We defend blackness to the fullness, and that's why when people see it, they see us Rasta, they see us with Ethiopian things, they see us, everybody here dressed. You don't see the white guys dressing Nike and shit here. I see them as Africans, everybody, even if they mix with a white guy. And the kids, how they come? Rastas. My friends with the white chick, the kids, they Rastas. And they're going more to black than white. And they're gonna marry with a black melanin girl. Because
sure.
my friend is also have a melanin baby with a white girl, but the kids melanin, they're gonna boom, join again. What do you think is gonna come from that? More black. And they're gonna be melanin, the rest and the rest. So we polluting the black, the white shit. They're not polluting us. You think they're polluting us?
Yeah.
Oh shit,
No,
no. They
yes.
polluting us. You know where they polluting?
Explain you before
No, let me
now.
tell you.
Yes.
Let me
How
tell you.
polluting us?
No, you know where they polluting us? You know
How?
where the worst polluting now?
How?
By the propaganda and the economics. That's
In their
the
foreign
pollution.
ways.
35% more black people have sexual drive and reproducing more, have more energy than white people. This is not stoppable. It's
just
gonna
not-
be black.
It's just common
Don't worry.
sense. We don't have to read no book, and we don't have to study
It's
none,
not gonna be hard.
and we don't have to hear no history, and we don't have to think or rethink. We just have to be common sense. Just have to stand
Now
up
later
and watch what
come
the fuck
time
is
for
going
the
on.
Chinese.
Everybody love this black shit. Fuck. Okay? They're not polluting us. You getting polluted when you start to praise Jesus because my girl is white and she praises. That's when you get fucked up because you go into the wrong shit. You even with my girl, my kids is they Rastas. They praise Rasta, Selassie,
yeah.
and they Ethiopians. And my girl, she's Rasta. You know, I bring her to the blackness. They didn't take me to the whiteness. Like I tell my grandmother, my mother or my girl, she's totally Catholic. You know, I talk to her and she been like open her eyes because they Catholic. Those countries are embedded in Roman shit, in the colonial shit. Brazil is full up of black, but they're Romans. And what you gonna do? It's not the race. It's not the race, it's not that, it's the economic, mentally, religious, colonial system that is fucking the thing. You could be the blackest guy in the world, my friend. But these guys cannot go around without a bike and without a car. Right? No matter how black you is. Right? Because they are in the colonial system.
They want the war.
You understand? So if I drive a car, if I have money, there's a colonial system. It's not because you're black or you're white. Anybody is caught up in the colonial system. White, Chinese, everybody, because the money, the way of think, like you said, no, I think like that because it's supposed to be like, no. If you make common sense, it's not like that. If you stand up and it's not common sense, it's just what I'm thinking and what I've been taught and what I've been throwing in my head. But if you think you are nothing and you sit down like this, you will see it's the evolution of the world. You have to stand up outside of the world, no matter what color you are. Why? Because I'm a white, I shouldn't be thinking, I shouldn't be knowing God. No. Like, when you think you are nothing is when you know God.
Alright. We about to leave right now.
My mother always was discriminated from family of my father.
Yeah. La vida.
Good morning.
Yeah, we all go through things internally.
What a great person.
That's why for me dance is so important.
That's life. That's the word. You know. There is no reason to be wondering and try to understand this shit.
That's what you say. In the art, you can express the best.
Yeah. That's why, like I said, for me, dancing is so important. And just being able to express, because if not, it would just be cooped in. And I would become real, angry? What? That's not even a word. I'll become explosive. I'll destroy everything. So, yo, we at the farm. Salud. Y'all around. We got the Mamanchino, Rambutan, banana.
Like some pines coming up.
I see.
You recording now?
Yeah. Pineapples. Oh.
Got some more here. Little jack. There. Pine.
So how long does it take the pineapples to grow?
8 months.
8 months.
Yeah, take forever. So you gotta plant a lot. You never run out.
Jeez. So tell the people about the land. How long have you had the land? Or,
Damn.
what was the process of
No,
building all of this?
let's talk just about the process, the fruits. Here we have a lot of trees of there's a papaya, banana, there's a jackfruit tree, mine,
Pineapple.
there's a mochino,
My favorite fruit right there.
one, skin. Yo, man, jackfruit, another tree, more pine.
Sheesh. These wasn't here like a couple months ago.
Take this home.
That's a ready one.
Yeah. Right from the source.
couple of more weeks for that one. I got a jackfruit. I got a jackfruit trees. Lemon. Slowly we put it little one more here.
Those look ready right there.
A small tree that is just growing. It's little bearing. Take this.
Sheesh. Appreciate it.
And that's your Airbnb right there. The tower. Okay. Well.
Look out now.
Ah.
Excuse me. Hola. We're just gonna pick up some fruit and go.
You got a butterfly on it.
Damn, they're rotting.
Oh, that was ready.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Any help?
Shit. Damn. Open it?
Yeah.
Oh man, it's kinda.
The ants got in it a little bit.
Need a bag.
That's orange.
I'll try it.
Yeah, this one's more ripe, I can see.
Way more right.
Mmm.
We almost come late.
That's real sweet.
And the nut is also, you can cook it and roast it,
Boil
right?
it, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, very ripe. Yeah, can you bring this the letter for me? Stairs, yeah. Right in back. By the pillar. The back of the house. Damn.
Sheesh.
I like it like this.
Yeah, me too. It's real sweet.
It's like liquor.
Jackfruit straight from the source.
That's why we're there, yeah. Hmm? Hmm? Mm-hmm.
I went to you, tú vas and kill your ass. Y tú drop down and pick it up. And I want to, yeah.
Dame una bolsa.
And I want to.
So, tell them.
A los de pipas allá.
No, más, están llenas. Ay, los tienen,
Llévame el machete también. I'll pick up those. Oh yeah. Right next to the house. But next to the house, to the window. No, right there. Yeah. All the way in the end.
So tell the people a little bit about the history of the land.
The land.
Yeah.
Yeah, this land was my grandfather's land. So when before he passed away, he gave us a little piece of land.
Mm.
So he just tried to plant it at, work with the land.
Mm.
Don't sell the land.
And so how long ago was this?
I got it done 15 years ago.
Mm. So you just been planting
Planting, yeah.
jackfruit, mamancino, custard apples, cassava, all of that.
All of that.
You really don't have to go to the store
No.
to buy food.
Try to plant everything here.
Mm.
A little bit of everything.
Cool.
Jackfruit. Hold it.
Oh, that one look good too.
Sometimes I go to the fruit shop and sell them.
Yeah. For how much?
Oh, they buy the kilo like 1,000 colon.
That's not bad.
Already, Christmas.
Huh?
Already.
No.
Yeah.
Somebody have a maybe lighter?
Sigue sacarte, sigue sacarte. Sigue sacarte.
And that piece?
Oh.
Take it.
Thank you. Could you quote this for me? Real quick? Appreciate it. Nice and orange.
Here you go.
Yes, I. Thank you very much. We've got here DJ Chris with the jackfruit. Delicious.
Me gusta el pelo.
Ah, come estas flores. Come todo, basura, flores,
¿Serio?
todo, papel, todo, come este puto.
He said he's everything, paper, everything.
Bravo.
Hey, you little.
De una netica, Lisette.
Get sick.
God damn.
This one's good, eh?
Too good. Damn.
De luna.
¿Cómo se llama?
Damn.
Like it.
You want to clean that one?
Yeah.
Esa tiene una bolsa más pequeña. Cuidado.
Ese lado, ese lado,
¿No? ¿Tiene una bolsa más pequeña?
no, solo ahí.
Después de luna sale una chica. Luna, ¿ves? Sí. Mucho más.
Clean
Y
it.
papa me gustó
Ya,
usarla, tu
Yeah.
papa.
I take all the...
Ana.
Oh, you put that to the front. Take everything out. And also una bolsa más pequeña. Right, it's already right.
Entra con el
Watch out.
I put your boy.
Watch out.
I put your boy.
Huh?
I put your boy.
What?
The boy, si tu cara igual que el boy, el boy. La papel hacemos.
Yeah. I'll try it for us. Yo, Rasta boy. Shit, you know.
Arabian style.
Hey.
Oh, God, guys. I think I...
Llega. Mi área,
Huh?
mi área,
Sweet.
Yeah.
mi área.
Filming how he gonna drink all of it.
Really, this guy.
One by one.
Don't give nobody no...
Si hacemos yo está aquí. Allá enfrente está allá. Yo.
¿Ya lo vi? Se lo va a ir a pegar.
No, le falta.
¿Ah?
Le falta.
¿Gustó?
Le falta, no está. Está como si nada más.
Plantain.
Like some plantains, you know. They really pop.
Put that with some rice and
I'll tell you
peas.
my chili.
Yeah.
Solo que está duro, ¿viste? Porque parece. Duro, duro. Va a tocar la cabeza de un hombre así.
Casi me cae. Yo no quiero que le caiga esa plantilla ahí.
One slice. That's a lot of water.
And then you're thirsty, you know where you to get water, right?
That's a little bitter to drink, huh?
I think so. It's pure water.
So you take the banana trees and cut them down so they can grow back. These are grapefruits.
I forget it.
We gonna go up here?
There is
I remember the
plant-
custard apples
there
was
is
right
one,
here.
one plant like this, long, con cáscara, and inside is like a honey, dark, sweet thing. I have to bring it to show you this. Amazing.
Just record.
We work together. Yeah, one.
Unity of black people.
Unity of people.
Never-ending argument, intellectual, historical, but good, always progress, like we see. Your children can do the work.
Look, if I tried to do work by myself, and you know, I was like that one point in time. I was stubborn. You know, I didn't want to work with other people, black people, because I wanted it to be my way. But you can't get far like that. I wish you could, but you can't.
Yes.
No such thing as individual.
Some huge spider here, man.
Those don't bite. Do they? Not really.
I mean, I don't want. I never tried.
Not really.
I don't know. I never.
Ah. Now I'm kind of going.
Spider.
I don't know if you can come close to see it.
They disappear in the jungle. Only the brave cameraman can follow this, what's happening right now.
Y'all see that?
Yes, this is a big ass spider.
Fat as fuck. Sheesh. No, sir.
Zoom
Then you got a little. What is it at? Is it blended, man?
Come the other way.
You said the other way?
Poor Christopher Columbus came.
Of course. Of course.
And the way it just make more sense that people came through there up that came in a boat that's light too. Probably a couple that came in a slavery shit, but That doesn't make sense so far.
So you're
and
saying
so many
African
of-
people from the continent didn't come from
that-
Africa on a boat?
No.
You just said some.
That is fucking Babylon history. That's why colonialism, when you think that we come in a boat from slave, it's lie, Rasta. That's why they want you to think.
Because we was already here.
We already come from South America, straight from Africa. All the civilizations here before Kelem come. Pyramids, everything was here. So we already have link direct, Kemek direct. So it's bullshit. They just want to tell you your story, like you say, it's your story. But your story, you're reading the white man's story that they tell you about you.
Yeah.
But that's not the real story.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make sense. People to take a boat, turn so many slaves, and so many die in the way that half of them got here. It doesn't make not even economic sense. It's not a business. So that doesn't make sense. And slavery, they say how many slaves came from Africa, but they didn't say where they go. Not all came to United States.
Only small
All over the world.
Branched off throughout the
part
world.
they brought from Africa, a couple of
Yeah.
millions. But the rest was coming before big civilizations
Of course.
on the planet.
That's why we gotta go out as black people. We have to go out and seek out to dig up our own story and not depend on a white man to tell our story. Because that ain't gonna get us far.
Africans spread to Australia. Africans spread to
Not the white man.
Polynesian
Not
islands.
the white man. Don't get it confused. The colonial,
Everywhere.
Vatican, Rome system is the education we had from the barn. That's what moved the governments, the schools. So it's not the white, it's the colonial economical system. Why you to think like that? Not the white people.
Not the white people, but who's dominating that system, that colonial system?
The richest, the economic, the first richest men in the earth, the who control the corporations, and that's some families, and you have black families there too. It's
I
just
could agree to
economic
that.
system. You have black families and whites and Germans and yellow and Chinese in that system, so it's not a people, it's a system put in place. It's a system of economics, it's a game of economics. They want you to think that slavery, this is division is weaker it's better for the big ones. You know, when it's division, you create wars, you make money. So
But predominantly it's set up against who? Us as black people.
no, everybody.
Not globally, us. It's set up to target the black man. Nah, it's set up to target the black man and the black woman.
One has to be guilty,
So
one
you-
has to be not guilty.
One thing is the
One has
system.
to be-
One thing is somebody be pretty thick by the color of a skin. This is two different levels of things. You cannot compare the levels of things we're talking. It's economic systems, and obviously it's a racial. They want you to make you racist against other races, so the economic systems work better when the races are.
But black people
separated.
can't be racist. That system, we didn't create a system to maintain our survival. We would never have to create a system, set up a system to oppress and suppress people. That's not our nature. That's not our
Or
nature.
you are in the Babylon system.
That is true.
Africa exists slavery between even
We
tribes.
talking about racism, a
Yes.
global system, an economic system set up to.
There is. That's why want you to think. You don't understand. They still try to teach you.
Nah, racism. That's a global
No, that's
system.
study really what happened in Africa.
Nah.
Between the-
White people, y'all created that global system.
You have to get out of the system to see the system. If you thinking all this thing that they've been teaching you, just make common sense on you. Just make common sense.
Nah,
It's not a system. It's not a people. It's not. It's the situation where people are put on. Simple as that.
But if that was the case, why is
Okay.
everything set up against black people globally? Not just in the States, not just in Africa, not just in Europe, not just in Asia, but everywhere. Everybody on this earth, the way the media promotes it, they wouldn't even want to be black.
They call colonization.
Exactly. So the
That
system
goes-
is set
that
up
goes
against
for
black
everybody.
people. Why everywhere it's an agenda to erase the black
In this-
culture.
in this moment, I give you right.
It's a agenda
Moment,
to erase.
I give you right.
But that's not gonna
You're
happen.
right. this
That's
system,
not gonna happen.
But
Was.
the media is pushing it.
the system what we live
Babylon
now.
media, Rasta. Stop listening to Babylon media.
It's not Babylon media.
I know.
It's an
So
agenda
who's that?
globally.
So,
you look at the media globally. Look at what they promote on the media. Oh, Africa is poor. Africa is this. Black people going through this, that. But in reality, black people globally is thriving.
That's why it's Babylon media.
Exactly. So Babylon media is going to promote one side.
But that's not gonna work. The powers of the universe is not gonna
But
make that shit work.
But look, we often tend to believe that lie, but that lie is not true.
No, but not me. Who believe it?
Not me either.
Okay, so
Look, that's why we have to go out here and travel to tell our own story, to recover the true story. Because if not, we're gonna believe these white people.
Huh?
You're going to take care of this.
Yeah, well, huh? Come on, we do it. Oh yeah.
So we're about to head out from the farm. Fire.
Somebody denied that African people are great and powerful and stuff like that. You know?
They what?
Nobody do that. You know. It's just to say that humanity is like switching the powers. You know, the Babylon is on the same purpose, to separate people, making wars, and to get the benefit of it. So
The purpose of Babylon is to
give up
take
this
the
machine-
melanin and drain it from us to power their system, because Babylon capitalized off of our separation as African people globally. If we as African people came together as one, Babylon will fall within a day. But what do they push out in the
And-
media?
and look at some
Oh,
white guys try to also
marry the other race.
not
Oh,
right.
hate yourself. Dye your hair. They blast on the media, especially these black artists. They're puppets. They're puppets by these entertainment industries. Oh, push out sex, money, drugs, all of this bullshit that has nothing to do with our true nature as black people.
You think about you talk about the pathology of being, low in the dark ages,
In the dark ages.
Yeah, because the slavery and the wars, the result of the dark ages, when people don't know the roots, don't know history, education.
Exactly. That's why we have to keep. Black people have to keep talking about. We have to keep talking about our story, especially our ancestral story, because our story didn't just start with slavery. That was just an interrupted period in our story.
That's the
Before
trick.
then, we were glorious people.
Yeah, man, that's the trick, When the people are just from the little boy, they tell you there is a boogie man, just like threatening you all your life. It's not like that, You are the one who is ruler of your consciousness.
Yes, I am the creator of my destiny,
You're a good
of my
dancer, you're
reality.
a creative guy, you're intelligent. It's some things we all learn. We have life for it, to experience and learn different views and understand.
Yeah.
When don't just get yourself to hatred and try to survive the reality, even if it's
I don't want to survive. My intentions is to live.
I'll leave.
Survival.
That's the second step.
That's that slavery mentality. I won't creep around on my earth like I can't even breathe. Like I'm going to breathe.
But no, many people say they are black survivors, right? So they are descendants of the people, of the struggle of the people, right? That's what I'm trying to say, right? So yeah.
Genocide was attempted to be committed against us, to wipe us out, but yet we still stand.
In captivity you can.
Genocide still happening.
Exactly. Well, not even genocide. So,
You can't put it as a fact.
not they can't wipe us out, but they're trying to. They're trying
genocide
to.
black people against black people. So you can't. It's not the race. It's not just where the universe put you.
It's not what the
yeah,
universe.
Okay. okay.
In Congo, this was terrible thing.
Exactly, the same black guys slaving the same black people. And don't tell me, because the white people came with the dollars, who got sell out the black so it's not raised.
They selling out for materialistic possessions, for what the European people brought into our home.
It's an economic mentally war.
I understand that.
You can't divide the people. You can't, because we're gonna be weaker.
I say wipe out. I say wipe out.
We are. If we divide, we're gonna be weaker against this Babylonian system.
I say wipe out the European powers.
Different and higher than the other. Yes.
We are the Most High. So yeah, we back from the farm. This was a day with Chris and Carmonic. Look at what we got. Bomb.
There we have some more inside here, you know?
Yeah, man. Hey.
What's up? Have some coconut. Have some plantain.
Yup. Straight from the source.
Gene.
So I gotta clean this up because it's gonna go bad if I don't eat that. But yeah, y'all, this was a day in our life and more to come. What you gotta say to the people, Chris? One last thing.
Hey, yeah, man. So remember, unity, one love, one heart, one destiny. Rastafari said that plant your land, don't sell your land, and you know say you keep evoluting the land. Boom, man.
Yeah, man. All right, peace to the guys. Beaming his light to all those that can receive it and reflect it. Yeah, no.